Hello everybody, and in this video I will be reviewing Miracle in Cell Number 7 that came out in 2013 and it was directed by Lee Hwan-kyung. But as always, let's first get into the plot synopsis. So, falsely accused of killing and sexually assaulting a little girl, a mentally challenged Young-gu goes to prison and he misses his little daughter there. And to help him out, his cellmates actually sneak the little girl into the cell, and while the adorable father and daughter bond goes on, cellmates and everyone around start to realize that Young-gu is not guilty, and they try to do their best to prove his innocence. Miracle in Cell Number 7 is a comedy drama, and it perfectly handles both of those genres. The transition from one genre to another always felt perfectly smooth, and it never felt off. This movie can go from a funny joke gag to an emotional scene, and it never felt weird. It always feels natural, and it perfectly handles that transition. As a comedy movie, this movie managed to make me laugh several times, and it's largely due to the incredible cast of characters. The cellmates are perfectly played by such incredible actors as Dal-su, Park Hwan-sung, Kim Jung-tae, Jung Man-sik, and Kim Gi-cheon. These are the names I barely remembered, and I butchered that. I'm so sorry, but these guys are incredible actors. I actually know some of them from other movies, and they're amazing. Again, I'm so sorry for Koreans who are watching this video. I did my best. And as a drama as well, this movie works perfectly. This is a very emotional film, and in the core of this story, we have the amazingly adorable father and daughter bond between Young-gu and his little daughter, Ye-sang. Both of the actors of these characters did an amazing job at convincing us that these guys are actually related. Not for a second did I doubt that these guys aren't an actual family. And because of these super powerful performances, every single emotional scene felt all the more so powerful and emotional. And a special, by the way, shout out, I just have to separately mention this, but Ye-sang's young actress, Ryu Seung-ryong, again, I'm so sorry for the name, but she is such a talented actress. In this movie, she just shined, through and through, a perfect performance. Not a single emotion felt fake. Every single scene with her was spectacular. So, I'm going to applaud her here. This is also quite a tragic story because our lead character, Young-gu, he is in this horrible position, falsely accused of murdering and sexually assaulting a little girl. It's just horrible. And his case is all the more difficult because of the things that are affecting his case, the outside things that I'm not going to get into. I'm not going to spoil it, but if you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. The things that make his case even more difficult to defend. And because he's also mentally challenged, he can't defend himself properly. And it's just absolutely heartbreaking watching this movie. And again, it's a commentary on the police and the justice system being absolutely unfair. It is such a heartbreaking story to watch. When it comes to negatives, I don't really have a lot of problems with this film. The movie did go a little bit overboard with some emotional scenes in the film. There was one scene towards the end of the film, without getting into any spoilers, but it was a surprise for Young-gu and Ye-sang. It was a surprise for both of them. And that surprise was a little bit too much. Every movie has its own realm of realism, like logic. We understand what's going on. I feel like in that scene, that realm of realism was bent a little bit too much. Like, they went one step too ahead, going over that realm of realism. I was like, okay, come on, really? And also, I felt like that scene was just not so necessary because I was already immersed in these characters' lives and I was already, super emotionally invested. I just didn't need that super, super crazy, unrealistic scene, I feel like. But again, it's not a huge problem, like, oh my god, what is this? But, it's just one thing that I wanted to say that I felt like was a little bit, unnecessary. And also, I think it was the very last scene or something. It's kind of connected to the scene I was just talking about. That moment was also a little bit cheesy. It's hard to explain some stuff when I can't get into any spoilers because this is a spoiler-free review. But anyways, yeah, there aren't huge problems with this film. It's just the little things like this. Miracle in Cell Number 7 came out in 2013 and was a commercial success. It became the 7th highest grossing film in the history of South Korea. I know, crazy, but if you've seen the movie, you'll probably understand why. And then it had 3 remakes. There is Indonesian, Filipino, and Turkish remakes, the latter being extremely popular. When I was looking up stuff for Miracle in Cell Number 7, I was constantly stumbling upon the Turkish version. I was just, I was just so shocked. Like, what? This movie is so popular. It came out last year, supposedly, and it's super popular because I guess it's on Netflix, so it's more accessible. But another thing that's so crazy is that I saw that the Korean version has 8.2 on IMDb, and the Turkish version has 8.3. Just let that sink in. The remake has, although it's a minor difference, but it has a tiny bit of a bigger score. It's crazy. I've never seen the remake and probably never will because why? I've seen the original. It's so good. But I'm actually curious if any of you guys have seen the Turkish version or any other remakes. I'm kind of curious. What do you guys think about them? Are they decent, good enough? Do you maybe prefer them? I don't know. So yeah, what do you think about them? And if any of you guys seen the Korean and the remake versions, compare them. I'm curious. So tell me in the comments. Let me know. Overall, Miracle in Cell number 7 was an emotional roller coaster with an incredible cast of characters and amazingly heartwarming father and daughter bond. This movie is gonna make you laugh, smile, and cry. I'm gonna give Miracle in Cell number 7 a 9.5 out of 10. So that is it for this video, guys. The reason I picked this movie for this review was because I realized that ever since I started my Korean movie review segment, I have never reviewed anything but thrillers or, dramas. And this is a drama as well, but, it's also comedy. So I've never done comedy reviews, so I thought, you know what? It's time for that, and I thought, what's a better movie than, Miracle in Cell number 7? Although I ended up crying for the last 5 to 10 minutes of this film, it was worth it. It's such a great film. And in the comments below, guys, let me know if you've seen Miracle in Cell number 7, if you've seen the remakes as I asked previously. Let me know. I'm kind of curious about your opinion. And also, in the bio of this video, I will have links for my social medias, Instagram and Twitter. I post stuff about movies there, what I'm watching currently, and just, opinion stuff, so check it out if you're interested. Also, I will have a link for my entire playlist of all the South Korean movie reviews I've done so far, so check it out. Maybe you'll find a review that you're interested in, why not? So check them out. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, you can leave a like, and if you didn't, you can also leave a dislike if you don't want to miss my other movie and TV show related videos. Subscribe to this channel. Bye.